Welcome back. I'm First Alert meteorologist Jack Van Meter. We're almost there to Saturday, which means we're closer and closer for our winter storm warning to be in effect. It's not set to go into effect until tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, and it's not going to expire until 7 o'clock at night on Sunday. So we are going to be dealing with a prolonged winter event starting tomorrow morning. Currently, radar is going to be clear of any precipitation. We are starting to see some clouds move into the area. I did want to zoom out the radar because we can now have a proper visual on the system. We can see snow is falling out in Iowa and starting to come across the border into Illinois. That will slowly but surely push into Michiana come tomorrow morning. But the big question is, how are the roads going to be able to handle this much snow? Sadly, it's just not going to go well, especially when we go into Saturday afternoon. Like we've been talking about all day today, if you need to do any last-minute preparations or shopping, you have a small window in the morning. So pretty much daybreak, 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the morning, going all the way up until 10 o'clock. You shouldn't be dealing with any heavy snow. Then as we go into the afternoon, evening time, and the nighttime, that's when the bulk of the heavy system snow will be pushing through Michiana. Saturday night, that's when travel will be its most dangerous, and that's when we will be seeing the heaviest snow falling down. So let's go ahead and track everything out with Future Track. We can see snow starting to appear on the radar come 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Also check out those early morning temperatures. It is going to be a cold one to start off the day. Then as we make our way into the afternoon, that's when the snow will start to stick to the surface. But also notice our temperatures. We are actually going to be warming throughout the day and holding steady right around 30 degrees for that overnight forecast. And that's when we're actually going to be expecting that heavy and rather wet snow to fall and really start to pile up for that overnight forecast. And then notice what happens come tomorrow morning, or I should say Sunday morning. This is Sunday at 6 a.m. We can see a lot of that system snow starting to slide off to the northeast, and we're really going to shift modes from system into lake effect. We can see a couple bands coming off of Lake Michigan and will slither through Michiana throughout the remainder of the day. Now the lake effect will add onto our snow totals, but it's not going to be as impressive as the system itself. As of now, here is what we're thinking for snow totals just from the system. So waking up Sunday morning, this is what we can expect across all of Michiana. Closer to Lake Michigan, that's where you're going to be seeing the purple shaded areas. We're talking South Bend, Dowagiac, and also Benton Harbor. 10 to 12 inches of snow. That red, that's going to be 8 to 10, and going towards Fort Wayne, 6 to 8 inches of snow. A fairly impressive event across all of Michiana, and then actually going into next week. That's when we'll actually start to cool down our temperatures back into the 20s, George.